if you can literally take some notes, try to eliminate as many distractions as you can today, because I'm going to give you, I have my whiteboard here. I am going to give you so much information that you can take and literally implement. And that's one of the things I'm really excited for you, is because I'm going to show you, actually, you're going to get 2 strategies I'm going to share with you today. But tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to implement them, because, right, this is a 3-day workshop. And these 2 strategies is how to get a customer base without even posting videos on social media. You are going to learn that. I'm so excited for each and every one of you to be here with me. Yes. Okay, no, it is not too late. Let me do that. If somebody's asking, yeah, if you guys want to grab the VIP, it is not too late. What the VIP will do is it's going to allow you guys to get access to the replays, but also it is going to allow you guys to come hang out with me at 12:30 Central Standard Time. I'm going to help you navigate through all of this. So I just put it in the chat. So Celine, if you can copy and paste that and post that in every once in a while for me, would be awesome. So, okay, guys, so excited that you are here. One of the things we're going to talk about is I want to help you lay a foundation for you to have a 10K a month reoccurring income coming in, okay? But here's the thing, what I'm going to teach you today, each and every one of you can achieve. But here's what I love about this, because I'm going to show you how to stack incomes. What I'm going to show you how to have multiple income streams without adding more work. Okay. And I'm actually going to share a strategy with you. Again, I'm going to show it to you today, but I'm going to help you implement it, give you the details of how to implement it tomorrow. And it is how to grow a following, again, without posting videos every day. And here's what's interesting to me, because a little bit about me, because I know a lot of you don't even know who I am, but I launched into the digital marketing space in 2022. It's almost been 3 years. It'll be 3 years on September 10th of 2022. And I had no idea what I was doing. Literally, I was from the digital marketing or the network marketing world, where we DM'd people, had to get on the phone with people, had to bother friends and family, had to friend request people and slide into their comments. It was so awkward and it was so uncomfortable. But leaving my family was even more uncomfortable. So I did things I didn't want to do. So when I discovered digital marketing, it changed everything for me, because it allowed me to have freedom. But what I did that was quite interesting, and I didn't even know what I was doing, but I had created a community. So I launched in September of 2022, launched my business in September in the digital space. I created a community in November, but here's the interesting part. I created a community because I didn't want anybody to slip through the cracks. I wanted to make sure that I knew what was going on with my customers, and, that we could all kind of hang out together and get on a Zoom together and just like get to know each other. And a lot of that is, just from my background in network marketing, of just getting to know people. So that's why I created my community. That was it. I didn't realize what I was doing. And here's what I mean. And many of you on here might be going, I can't create a community. I don't want to create a community. I don't even know what I would talk about in a community. I'm going to solve all those problems for you today. So you are in the right place, because here's what happens. When you create a community, it compresses the time of somebody getting to know, like, and trust you. And no matter what you sell, customers have to go on a journey. They don't just buy from you to buy from you, right? They have to trust you before they buy from you. So creating a community, I was able to get to know my potential customers quicker. But here's the thing, and this is the biggest part. When you launch a business in the digital space, one of the most important things that you can do is create content on social media, because that's where people hang out at, right? You can't go anywhere anymore without seeing people on their phone. So what had happened is, when I had created a community, and I would ask questions every day inside my community, right? Like, I would just ask them a simple question, and what they were putting in the comments would tell me what they needed. So I was like, oh, that's a video. Oh, that's a video. So they actually helped me craft my $1 million message. And it was fun. right? And now today, that community that I launched, it will be 3 years in November, is over 55,500 people. And I just met the most amazing, kind, compassionate people. But I'm able to give them what they truly want. I'm able to help guide them to that transformation. So this comes to you being here today. I want you to imagine whatever business you have, right? I don't care if you're selling weight loss products. I don't care if you're selling a lip gloss. It doesn't matter what you're selling. You should have a community, because here's why. It will compress the time that somebody gets to know, like, and trust you. And you're taking people away from the noise. Okay, and let me explain. Social media is noisy. I mean, yes, let's get excited. There's 5 billion people on social media. How are you going to stand out from the 5 billion people? And how are you going to keep somebody's attention, right? Okay, still works, but let's compress time. Let's build a legacy. Let's build a business that is life-changing. Here's the next part. Email. Email works great, right? But sometimes it goes into people's spam. Sometimes it goes into people's promotion. So they don't see your email, and they get a lot of emails. So that's the noise I'm talking to you about. So I'm going to share a strategy with you today of how you can take your existing business and how you are going to create a community for your existing business, but how to literally add additional income streams inside that. Like if you already have an income right now that you're working on, I'm going to show you how to stack a reoccurring income. You have reoccurring bills. Each and every one of you should want a predictable reoccurring income, and you're going to learn how it's predictable. But I'm going to actually show you how to create that reoccurring income while you're building a community for your existing business. And this is the best part, and how you can do that without posting on social media. Now, here's the other thing. Many of you, like, Michelle, I don't even have a business yet. Then that's okay, because you're going to learn today in the next 3 days how to have a reoccurring income. Okay, so you're in the right place, right? So excited you guys are here. So let me grab my little board here, because this is what I want to share with you, right? Can you guys see that okay? Can you see it and read it okay, Celine? Okay, perfect. So I want to help you build your foundation for 10K. Now, this is where I want you to grab a pen and I want you to take some notes. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Let me know in the chat. Okay, so what your goal is, right? When you have a community, what your goal is when you launch a community. And I'm going to help you know what type of community to launch. Okay, we're going to actually talk about that today. I'm going to give you some worksheets. I'm going to give you everything that you need to know what is the best type of community for you to launch and why. Okay. So I want you to think about, so you have no different than you have an email list, no different than you have a social media channel. It's no different, right? You're just going to add this to get people in. Again, we're trying to compress time of people getting to know, like, and trust you. And let me ask you guys this question. How many of you want to have people have a transformation in their life? Does that make you feel good when you share something and people have, yes, right? So doesn't it make sense to have a community where you know people are getting results and you guys can get to know, like, and trust better people even better, right? It's so fun. So one of the first goals that I'm going to share with you is how to get 50 members. Okay, so go back to here, how to get 50 members. And I call them your founding members. They're your OGs. They're the ones that are going to be with you when you're launching your community. Now, here's the great part about those 50. I'm going to share with you how to get them through an outreach strategy. Okay, and I'm going to take a deep dive into these tomorrow. All 3 of them is the deep dive tomorrow of exactly how to do that. So an outreach strategy is actually a brilliant strategy that literally people will become part of your community because of they're interested in it. It's not because they discovered a quick video and they are curious. No, no, no. They're actually interested because you outreached by giving value. Then they went and found your community and wanted to join. 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day is all you do, right? So when I launched into digital marketing, I would spend 30 minutes a day posting free ads, right? To build my digital marketing side of the business. This outreach is 30 minutes a day. You're going to love it. So I'm going to give you complete details tomorrow. So the next is email. If you already have an email list, I'm going to show you how to introduce people to your free community in your email list. Next is with guest speakers, okay? Now, here's the part I want to spend some time with you with guest speakers, because many of you right now might be listening to me going, I mean, Michelle, I really want to create my own community, but I don't want to do Zooms. I'm not an expert. I don't know what to talk about. Well, I'm going to share with you how you can create a community, find experts to come on and share with your community. These experts are going to help your community members have a transformation. Now, here's the exciting part about these experts. They all have an email list. They all have a following. So imagine they're a guest speaker in your community, and they get an email their list about that they're a guest speaker on your community. Guess what happens? Immediately establishes you as the authority, because those people already trust that guest speaker. So all of a sudden, they're going to go speak in your community. You become the authority. That compresses time. But what if the guest speaker, what if some of them fall in love with you and they're like, oh my gosh, I need to be part of this community? So all you did is had a guest speaker come on, help get the transformation that your community needs, but boom, it can also help you get your first founding members. Well, it can actually build your community on a organic, regular basis. Now, here's another part. I'm just going to add a little frosting on the cake here, because most of your guest speakers, they have some type of product, service, or program. And guess what they'll do? They'll do like a 30-minute training for your community, okay? But you can create, and I'm going to show, tomorrow you're going to learn how to do all this. Inside your community, you can have a resource module, and you can put whatever they offer in there, in that resource module. Well, guess what? You're an affiliate for that product. So imagine if all of a sudden you had a weekly guest speaker come on, and each of them had an affiliate as well. You think about it. There's what, 52 weeks in the year, right? Isn't that right? 52? Is that right? 52, 54? Anyway, there's a lot of weeks in the year, right? Imagine if you had one speaker a week come on. You could have 50 plus affiliates. 52, thank you. I thought so. You could have 52 additional incomes because you got guest speakers and brought value to your community. Is that not amazing? I mean, you guys, I'm hoping I can be your visionary today and help you really truly see this bigger picture of what's out there, because that's wild to me. This is how I went from making good money to making 6 figures a month, because I have multiple income streams of products I didn't have to create and I didn't have to promote. Yeah. That is what I love, okay? And I'm going to have somebody come on and share here in a minute how she's found her speakers, and I want her guest speakers, I want her to share the feedback they gave her. Like, they love this. They absolutely love it. Okay, so let's go here, because this is where it's going to get really good here, right? So we look at this. Your founding members, there's a reason the first 50 want to be part of this. Okay, so that's why if you create this urgency, you'll get 50 quickly, because they get free access for a lifetime. Plus, they're going to get a 30% commission, because what you're going to do inside your community, you're going to take one of the modules and turn that into your reoccurring income. But these founding members are going to get access to that for free. And now you might be thinking right now, oh my gosh, Michelle, like, why would you do that? Here's why. This is what you're going to learn. This is why this is a 3-day workshop, because I'm not trying to get you in information overload overnight, right? I want to help you digest this every day so you can implement it. So let's set the stage for your 10K lifestyle business, right? So 50 members. Then what you're going to do after, and your goal should be to get those 50 members in 2 weeks to 30 days, right? And if you become very intentional, it will happen. So check this out. You run a 60-day promotion, and the goal is for them each to get 10 members. On Thursday, I'm going to give you how to run a promotion. I'm going to give it all to you, exactly how you can run a promotion inside your community, right? And what you would offer them and the incentives you would offer them. So the goal is for them to get 10 members, right? People will promote what they're part of. So remember, they get free access. But here's the thing. On average, people are going to get 3, right? So that would put those 50 are going to bring in 150 paid members inside your community. You didn't have to do the work for that, right? It was just that you offered this promotion. So if you're giving them 30% commission and you're charging $97 a month for the reoccurring part, and stop right now. If your limiting belief just kicked in and said, who would pay $97 a month for something that I would offer? Everybody would. If you show them that you can provide the transformation, they're going to do it. People spend more than that driving through Starbucks, right? So yes, they'll spend it with you as well. When you show them you can provide the transformation, which that's what I'm going to help you do. So check this out. 150 times 68, because that's the profit you're going to make. That's a $10,000 a month business. And all you did is spend 30 days and do this outreach strategy and got 50 members. Look at that. Michelle's like, I've reached 96 members in my community in just 30 days. Yes. But how cool is that? So we make it way too hard. We think I'm just going to keep on creating content and that's what's going to do it. No, it's literally you creating a community, you building a foundation of people that want to get to know, like, and trust you. See, AI is coming in hot, but community can never replace that human connection, or AI can never replace that human connection. That's why community is so important. That's why each and every one of you, if you are serious about building a 6- and 7-figure business, you need a community, a place where people can hang out and of like-minded people. Okay, so that's it, right? That's it. We just focus on the first 30 days doing this. Then we're going to launch the promotion, which I'm going to show you how to launch it on Thursday, right? And then that's it. That's your 10K a month business. That can happen in 90 days. We spend the month of September getting your 50 members, and then we run that promotion, and then these 50 members, right, get free access. Now, I know each and every one of you right now are going, wait, Michelle, what am I going to charge for? I'm not an expert at anything. Okay, remember what I shared with you a minute ago? The guest speakers, those guest speakers are going to be for your paid part. That's what's going to build that. It doesn't even have to be you. Like, it can be experts coming on. Those experts are going to help your members get that transformation they're looking for. It can be in weight loss. It can be in, I've gone through a divorce. How you help women recover from divorce. Like, it can be how to help manage time. I mean, anything you want. And I'm going to help you with that as well. That's one of the things that we're going to do today. But you can bring in experts that can create your literally paid part. You don't have to be no expert. You just have to be willing to find guest speakers that will come on. Is that not awesome? Yes. No. The first 50 members free. Yeah. And then, no, people can enter for free, but the goal is these 150 are for paid members. That promotion that you run is for when they get paid members. Because you think about it, they're also going to be making an income. Like, if they each get 10, that's $270 in their pocket. You think about it. Who doesn't want to make $270 just because they refer 10 people to a community that would help them? It's the perfect storm. Everybody knows. Like, I know 10 moms right now that would love more time management. Okay. I could refer them to a community of time management. It's to benefit them, right? I know 10 moms that have gone through divorce and it's been tough. I mean, I'm one, right? Like, I could refer 10. Like, there's so many ideas out there of people that need communities. And that's the thing that you have to really grab a hold of. Yes, we love technology, but also it's lost a lot of that connection. Okay? Like, it's lost that connection. Community brings it back, and it just compresses the time. I will share something, the power of community, with you guys real quick. So I have a mastermind that I do, and I was able to meet them for the first time in March and April. We're doing our next live event in September. I'm so excited. But it was interesting because when I met them, I'm an introvert and I was really nervous. But when they walked in my house, when they walked into the event, I felt like I knew them. Like I literally felt like I knew them. I'd never met them in my life. None of them felt like strangers to me. I felt so comfortable with them because I created that community where we were able to build these amazing relationships and a huge difference, right? And that's what you get the ability to do. Like if you're here to make money, why do you just want to post 3 videos a day and cross your fingers? Why not create your community, your tribe, your following so you can truly leave that legacy for your family? Okay, so I'm not done. It's getting better, right? I mean, you're like, how in the heck can this get better than 10K? Watch this. So remember this strategy. The first 30 days, we're going to get to the 50 members, right? Again, we're going to use the outreach, use email, and use guest speakers. And again, tomorrow, this is what I'm going to deep dive and spend a lot of time. We just have a lot of things to do today. So tomorrow, we're going to go back on how to do this, right? So 50 members, your goal is 30 days. They're going to be your founding members. They're going to be your OGs, your original gangsters, okay? And then we're going to run a promotion with them for 60 days where if they get 10 members, and I'm going to show exactly how to run that promotion and exactly what you can offer them, right? Then they get the ability to make money. And they also get the ability to some other founding member OG, like very important things that are going to make them feel seen and heard, that they're going to want to share this with other people, right? And when you create a community based off of helping people, people will want to share it with other people. Okay. So again, they on average, some are going to get 10, some are going to get none, some are going to get 1, some are going to get 2, some are going to get 5, right? So on average, right, the goal is this 3, okay, on average. So that's 150. So in 90 days, you've grown a brand new community to this. Now, what if you did this phase again? Promo number 2, what if you just did another 90-day run inside your community, right? Because you have 200 members now. If each of them on average get 3, you are making $40,000 a month in 6 months just by doing this. Like, isn't that worth like learning how to do? And the crazy part is you can do this by bringing on guest speakers. And when you actually bring on guest speakers, oh my gosh, this is going to grow so much quicker because they have an audience that they're going to invite to that call. And the audience is going to be invited to the call. They're going to get access to your community because your community is free. Inside the classroom of the community is that paid module. But they're going to be inside your community. They're going to see people loving on each other, that feeling seen and heard. They're like, oh my gosh, I need to be part of this. Because they already know one of the guest speakers. And they're like, I mean, and I get access to all of this for only less than a cup of Starbucks coffee a day. I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, I know this guest speaker. I can't imagine the other ones that they bring on. I want this. Then when they realize there's an affiliate attached to it, they're like, it's a no-brainer, right? They refer 4 people, theirs is free. Okay. But wait till I share the promo with you. And so this is awesome. You guys, this is peace, but this is that predictable income stream. Okay. Because the data doesn't lie. You can watch your numbers when you create a community. You can watch them. You know exactly your numbers. This is what creates a predictable income that gives you peace. And it's so fun because your community is just people that you would absolutely love. Like absolutely love to work with, absolutely love to share with and get to know. And it's so cool when like you do like a small Zoom with, you know, when you're brand new and there's like maybe 5 or 6 members and you guys just do a Zoom together and you talk and you bounce ideas off of each other. Like you feel so empowered when you get off these Zooms. You're like, oh my gosh, this is what raises your leadership so you can become that 6 and 7 figure earner. Community is everything, my friend. Okay, so let's keep on going here. How many of you love that? Like, does that like get you excited of the possibilities? Let me know in the comments. Does that get you guys like, oh my gosh, the possibilities are endless. This is exactly what I've done. Now that's why I make 6 figures a month off of communities. Yes, mind-blowing. It is. But the ability to achieve this, every single one of you can achieve it. And if you're having success on social media, you can just explode this quicker. Outreach, your social media, guest speakers, email, oh my goodness. But if you're not seeing results with social media yet, the outreach and guest speakers are going to change everything for your business. And again, tomorrow we're going to take a deep dive of those, okay? So now let's get to you, okay? Because I shared with you exactly what to do. Tomorrow I'm going to help you implement it, right? We're going to walk you through that. But today, I want to help you set your goals, get clarifying income goals for you. This is about you. This isn't about me. Yes, I want each and every one of you making 10,000 a month and 40,000 a month, right? But not all of you have that same goal, and I love and appreciate that. So that's why it's about you, right? So I want you guys to let me know in the chat your dream monthly income goal. What is that? Get rid of the limiting beliefs, get rid of the stinking thinking. Like, what is that? What is that goal that you would just like, it could change everything for you? 10,000, yes. 30,000, 20,000, 100,000, yes, Linda. Yes, 50,000. And you know, like you think about that, Linda, what I just shared with you, imagine doing another promo. Okay, let me just have fun with that a minute. For those of you high performers on here, right? Let me just go back to here and keep on putting in the chat. So let's just do the math on that. So let's say, okay, let's do another 90-day run. So promo number 3, right? Okay, watch this. So you have 600 members now. Okay, watch this. So 600 times on average 3. Okay, you ready for this? Here. Isn't this the coolest little portable thing you've ever seen? I'm just having so much fun with it. So watch this. So all of a sudden, if you have 600 members, let me just do this because I want you to see this. Times 3, all of a sudden, you guys, you're at 1,800. Holy moly, watch this. Times, there you go, Linda, 120,600 a month. Wild. Because it just compounds and it compresses time. That's it. But you think about it, you guys. This is a part. I want you to just be like, oh my gosh. That's 1,800 people. In a world of billions and billions and billions of people, 1,800 is all you need to be making 6 figures a month in a community that you just are obsessed with. You get to have fun with, they're your people, you get to hang out with, you get to love on each other, you get to know each other. Like huge, right? Linda, 150K is better. Gosh, I just love you. So good, yeah. And that's it. How do you pay them? You don't pay them nothing. They pay you. You guys are stepping into the role of becoming your own CEO. Yeah. Yeah. That's it, right? So, okay, let's keep on going. So I want you to dream big. Like I really do. That's one thing that we quit dreaming in life and we get so caught up in things that can't even change our life. When I started building my community and inside of my digital growth community, my big community, I've done exactly the strategy that I'm teaching you, right? I have inside of it Digital Growth Monthly, which the members of that get a commission on it when they refer other people as well. Exact same strategy I've done, right? Now I'm teaching people how to do this. I have a community builders now. And then when you refer 10 people to my community builders, you get lifetime access with me for free, where I help you build this community, right? And that's what I do with mine. I'm like, you get 10 people, you got free access for life, because that's just the way I love doing it that way. So anyway, like it's just all about helping people. The more people you help, the more you get to leave a legacy. And that's what I love. Okay. You have to then pay them when they bring in people. Oh, Carrie, great question. No, school does it all for you. It's all run through school. They do all the affiliate pays out and everything for you. So there's no back end work. And through school, this is why I'm going to recommend school as a community. And because all the back end work is done through them. If a member cancels, they can go their own settings and they can cancel. School handles all of the customer support for you. I know it is even better, right? It's like it just keeps on getting better. And here's the crazy part. Yes, there's an investment with school, but guess what? You get a 40% referral commission when you refer other people to school. And that's one of the things, and that's in the resources. And I'm going to help you create all of this tomorrow, by the way. Tomorrow is going to be like, this is amazing day, because I'm going to walk you through creating your modules tomorrow. And one of the resource modules, when you have other people join your community, they're going to want to create their own community because they're seeing how fun this is. And then you'll have your referral link in there. And if 4 people purchase that, or 3 people purchase that, your community's free. You can build multiple communities, but I don't think you need to at first, because if you can't build 1 to 10K, don't open many of them. Focus on one. Focus on getting to know, like, and trust and love them, right? Before you go to others. Because what I teach you inside my community builders is I teach you how once you build your community and you get profit coming in, like I don't know the exact time frame, but I got a VA, which is a virtual assistant that I was paying like $300 a week that helped me manage my community. Right now, I think I have a total with all of my communities that I have like 7 employees. Right. And so, but I didn't do that until I was in good profit. And so it's just, so I work less, but make more, but I've just hired people that are way better than me at certain tasks. Right. And so that's what I teach you as well. So yeah, as soon as you can get your community to 10K and you have a virtual assistant that can help you manage your community and manage and navigate through the stuff that you don't want to do, right? Then yeah, you can launch another community. Yeah. Okay. So you put that dream amount. Now, what I want you to put in the chat is 3 things that would allow. The 5K or 10K or 30K or 100K, whatever you put, what would that allow? Here's why this is so important. Because all these numbers that I'm sharing with you, I know sounds really, really, really good. But then what happens is if we don't know what these 3 things are, inconsistency will kick in. Our old standards will kick in, life will kick in, and we won't want to do it. We'll procrastinate, right? And so, yeah, so write this down. Like, I want you, like, write this down on your paper, because these things here is what's going to keep you going. So let me share with you what mine were. First of all, you guys, I had a goal when I first started, when I launched my Digital Growth Monthly, was like, I just want to make 10,000 a month off of it. If I can make 120,000 a year off of a reoccurring income and other people make commission off of it as well, like, let's go. We can all just make money together and learn together, right? I just love it. I love the business model. And so one of the things the 3 things that income would allow for me is complete choices, right? I could do what I wanted when I wanted with my family. My bank account wouldn't determine if I could take a vacation with my family or not. That was the first thing. The other thing was I literally knew if I could reach my income goal, I knew it would help a lot of people. Think about it. If you have a goal, like Linda said, of 100K a month, that's 1,800 people. That's 1,800 lives that are impacted because of you. So that was huge, important for me. And then time freedom. I'm getting older and I want to enjoy life. Like, I literally want to enjoy life. I want to experience things. I want to do things, because when I'm on my deathbed, I don't want to have no regret. I just want to have all these memories of all these things that we did. And then one of my kids are, yeah, but remember when we went to Europe for 3 weeks, or remember when we went to Hawaii for 2.5 weeks? Like, that's what just motivates me. I don't want to be sitting in a room in my deathbed going, wow, I wonder if I would have done this or tried this. And I hope each and every one of you, like, just live life to the fullest and have 0 regret. Like, 0 regret. I would rather have, like, oh, I tried it. Then, what would have happened if I would have tried it? Right? It's like go all out in your life. Like we live one life, but we treat it like we live forever. We don't. And I love the fact that when I clarified my income goal, the only way it would happen is if I helped other people. Like, I don't know about you, but that is like the coolest thing ever. It's like the only way I will reach my goals if I help a lot of people. Like that just fires me up to no end. Like, so exciting. Matter of fact, on Thursday, you guys are going to hear from some people inside my community builders program of the communities that they've created. Like, I cannot wait for you to hear from Maria. You guys, she has created, matter of fact, I'm going to recommend her community to each and every one of you if you have kids or grandkids, like younger kids or younger grandkids, because she has created a community. I can't wait for her to share it with you that she reads to kids. So imagine as a grandma as an entrepreneur or a mom as an entrepreneur or a dad as an entrepreneur, if you had 30 minutes in the evening where you could do things and your child gets to be with Miss Maria and she's a teacher, so she reads and she helps them, like it is the coolest thing ever. And like she's getting access to other authors and stuff like that. It's going to be like a one-stop shop for parents and grandparents. Like that's the creativity I'm talking about, you guys. Sky's the limit of what you can achieve. Like, oh my goodness. So this is important. Now, I think I'm gonna wait. Okay. I'm gonna come back to this, but I want to read this right here because a community is built around people, not products. So I'm sharing that with you because this is where you should get so excited. You have the ability to create a community of people that you absolutely love. See, your ideal customer is that person, like literally that who feels stuck, but deeply desires what your community will provide for them. Like that's why it's so easy to get people in a free community when they understand what your community is. So with that being said, I am going to fast forward to this page, okay? Then we're gonna come back. So what I want you guys to do, we're gonna do this real quick here. I want you to explore your passions and interests right now. Like what are 5 areas of interest? Because you're like Maria, right? She is in my Legacy Builders program, but she is creating Miss Maria read with, reading for kids community, right? My animals, yeah. Like I want you to think of 5 areas of interest. That could be niches, right? Could be just things that when you think about this, I want you to think long term. Can I share something with you guys? Do you realize when you build a community and you get it to 10,000 a month or 20,000 or 40,000 or like Linda wants 100,000 a month, when you do that and you start getting good people to help manage your community, that's your legacy. That can last long after you're gone. That is your generational wealth. So my youngest daughter, she is actually helping manage some of the communities. She's learning it, right? And here's why. Because I'm like, I want one of my kids to learn this. So when I'm gone, those communities still live on long. Like my legacy will never go away. Like my Legacy Builders program will make sure it is going to help people that aren't even alive yet. Like in 30 years, right? Like that's my goal with my communities and my Legacy Builder program. It lives long after me. Like people will not forget that. Like, oh my gosh, this is what Michelle O'Neill created. She created a Legacy Builders program where we can make 100% profit. She created communities. Like, don't you guys want that as well? Like what you're doing right now is more meaningful than just money this week, money this month. It's like, it's going to last 100 years plus after you. So I just said to my kids, right? I just asked my daughter, would you be open to this? And she's actually hilarious. She's actually smarter than me in some of the things that she catches. I think because she's young, right? She's just 20, but she can catch these scammers getting in and things like that. So what she's learning, right? Then she has the option. Do you when I'm long and gone, do you want to manage these communities? So I will continue to train and mentor people so my community will be here in 100 years. And that's what I want for you. I'm not here just to help you make money this week, this month, or this year, or even the next 3 years. I'm here to help you create generational wealth without you working harder. So when you think about this, because that takes me right back to what I'm sharing with you. When you think about this, right? What is something that you could talk about for the rest of your life? I love my kids. I love time with my kids, right? That's an interest, huge interest to me. Love my grandkids. Like, it's so cute. I'm traveling right now, and my grandkids yesterday morning are like, Mom, like, when's grandma coming back? Like, they're already like they're jonesing, like, where's my grandma, right? And I just love that. But also another interest for me is I love to travel. So I have so many ideas that I could talk about to create a community over. But what comes to my heart and makes my heart smile is setting families free. Whatever that free is to you. Like, if I could help families never have a job, if I could help families never have to have a boss to tell them when you got to work, when you got to get off, when you can be sick, when you can vacation, like, if I can just set families free, like that, I literally could talk about that forever. So that's why my communities are all around helping families live and build their dream life. I mean, I forever could talk about that. And so we have a lot of areas of interest, right? So after you write all of them down, then you got to go like, but what can I literally talk about all the time and have fun talking about? Right? Instead of like, oh, I have to. No, be like, I got to get this done first before I do anything else because I'm so fired up. Or like you're waking up at 3 a.m, like, oh man, I'm ready. I'm ready to get in my community. I'm ready to love on people. That's what I mean. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That type of energy that it gives you. So I want you to spend some time, and you can really come back with that tomorrow more than anything. But what are 3 things you love talking about? So the 5 interests, and what are 3 things that you love talking about, right? Because let me get my handy dandy. I hope my mic is working for you guys. I was so nervous to turn it on. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like, Celine, is it working? She was helping me test it. That's how non-tech I am. Like, so non-tech. I don't even know how to plug a mic in and make sure it works okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Mary Beth. But here's the thing, is like, what are 3 things? Like, I want you guys to screenshot this page because I want you to spend some time with this, because this is what you can create your community over. Now, what I want to do, oh my gosh, if I started singing right now, you guys would all get off of here. I was not blessed with any type of, yeah, no. So what I want to do, I want to show you this page to really help you. And I'm going to give you access to all of these as well. Is this the one okay. I'm going to give you access to all of these as well. Let me share my screen, because I want to give you guys, just to kind of help you be creative and help the creativity flow with you. But look at this, okay? So here's some ideas, right? Like for niches, for community ideas. Like if you're looking at business and entrepreneurship, how to scale your service-based business, right? Building passive income streams, crafting an effective value proposition, like help other people be able to create other PDFs or things like that. Personal development, daily habits for high achievers, overcoming limiting beliefs, developing emotional intelligence, health and fitness, post-pregnancy fitness and recovery program, outdoor adventures and fitness challenges, gut health and nutrition, sports and recreation, right? You do training for marathons, mastering soccer skills for all ages, fantasy sports leagues, like, I mean, travel and adventure, right? Family-friendly travel ideas, eco-family travel and sustainable adventure, RV life and van living. We actually have a gal inside our community that's all they do now. And so that's what they share. And they give people ideas of where to go and things like that. How-to guides, how to start a YouTube channel from zero, how to monetize your passion, how to grow your first vegetable garden, right? It doesn't have to be around business. You guys, sky's the limit. But I'm going to help you tie it into multiple incomes. Like maybe you're an author, coaches and consultants, leadership and mindset, divorce and life transformation or transitions, relationships and dating, gardening, right? Baking and sweet business, meal planning and prep for busy families, having your home organized and simplified living, right? Homeschooling with a purpose, start your own accounting or bookkeeping business, how to launch a profitable food truck. Yep, actually have somebody that is doing that. Isn't that cool? He's like, instead of me just having a food truck, I'm going to show other people how I've been successful with that. How to build your own cleaning business, how to grow and monetize your Instagram brand. Be any, like, this is just an idea that I want to give you. So I'm giving you this today, but I'm also giving you this worksheet as well. Again, kind of what we talked about, like to explore your passions and interests, because I really want you to spend some time with this. So tomorrow when you come back, you have an idea of the type of content that you, or type of community you want to create so you can monetize it. Right? I really give you, so you get quite a few worksheets for today that is going to just help you expedite through this process, okay? So that should help you. But here's something that I want to really open you in a like aha moment right now with you. I want you to think about this. Let's say, like for example, many of you on here are looking at the Legacy Builders program, or some of you already have a Legacy Builders program. So you're probably like, how does that all tie together? It completely ties together. So again, it's your community. It's going to be your tribe. It's going to be your group of people that just get to know, like, and trust you. And so let's say you do a community over parenting, right? Inside of the classroom in your own community, you'll have a module in there that will show people how you're creating a legacy for your family, how you're setting your family free, how you're getting out of debt, how you've been able to quit your job, right? You'll have that module in there. So that's how you can add your own community and add multiple income streams. So it's awesome. And it ties together for everything, right? Let's say you do a community over plants because you love gardening. You're probably like, well, how would my other products I have make sense to that? Because that's how you afford it. You know how many people, like, they have a huge wish list of what they like, the landscaping they want done or the type of gardening they want done. So when you're sharing all these amazing ideas with them, they go to the community, this is how you afford it. Not everybody will click on it. That's the freedom that they get. It's just there. But that's what people love. They love options, right? So that's what's really cool when you create your own community, because if you have your own service, product, or program, or whatever you have, you'll put that in there no matter what it is. And I will show you how to get it to make sense for whatever community you have. Like homeschooling moms, how would that make sense? Make complete sense. Because of that other product, service, program is the cash flow of allowing you to be a homeschooling mom. It all just connects, no matter what you're trying to achieve. It's just how you get it to connect, right? And it's all in the messaging, because what's really cool is when they click on the module, there will be a video that you'll be explaining that and sharing that. That is what I absolutely love, because it all connects. Because you're also going to have a resource module in there as well. And you could do several resource modules. Like let's just go back to homeschooling moms. You could have one resource module just for prints and ideas for homeschooling moms. That could be a resource module that will have those guest speakers in there. And then you can have another resource module for business and earning an income for guest speakers in those categories as well. It connects. It all connects. The dots all connect. You just need to know how to connect it, right? And that's the thing that people have a hard time transitioning to, because they get kind of spammy with it. There's just a method to do it, but once you do it, oh my goodness, it changes everything, right? So this is important to do. Now, I do want to go back to these pages, because this is the next part we're going to talk about. How many of you are getting excited? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Are you guys loving this? Let me get a drink here real quick. Awesome. Woohoo, yes. Good, yes, very excited, yes. Okay, love it, love it, love it. Look at this. Nervous but excited, yes. Love it. Excited. Love, love, love. Yeah, me. Yes. Woohoo. I love your guys' energy. You're so fun. So fun. These are so fun to do just because it's just like a different level of people that attend. Like you guys are more in the high performers like category, right? You're more like, I'm serious about making a difference in my family's life. Like I'm absolutely serious. And here's what I love about it. And I want you guys' perspective. Everything has a perspective, right? Look at it this way. The amount of money that you would invest, and by the way, it should be a one-time investment. And then after the first 30 days, your expenses to run your community should be profit mode. If you do it right, right? It should be. It's just, are you willing to do it right? But here's the thing. It's less than a Starbucks coffee a day. But think about the money, if you have a job outside the home, the money you spend on gas in a month. Matter of fact, let me know if you guys have a job outside the outside your home, how much do you spend a month in gas? Or did you spend a month in gas? I mean, heck, we have no problem paying $100 for a cell phone for convenience. I think you guys would invest $100 to leave a legacy, right? $300. There you go. 500. Oh my goodness. Yeah. See, everybody is over that amount. What? 1,200? Bless your heart. That's crazy. Hmm? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, we have 4 drivers. Wow. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And we don't even like, I don't know, like, where did we get programmed in life to be like, hold on, look at the expenses it's going to cost me to have a job to make my boss richer. How many years am I going to do that? Like, we never think about that. But the moment we go to launching our own business or our own community or to be able to change the generational wealth, we're like, well, what is it going to cost me? Da, 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 da. And like, we get this stinking thinking, but we're okay paying gas to make our boss richer. And not only are we paying gas to make our boss richer, we're sacrificing a lot of time away from our family or the things that we love. Yeah, Michelle, good question. Yeah, how much do you spend in eating out, right? Exactly, exactly. Yeah. We all have the money for things that are most important to us. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's do this, right? So we guys to think about this. Who is your perfect customer? Based off of what we just shared, right? I'm gonna go back based off of this, right? When you explore your passions based off of your passions, interests, kind of thinking of your community, the next thing that you need to do is based off of what you're going to create your community over is this: who is my perfect customer? I'm so excited because I'm really thinking about doing this because you guys are so great, by the way. So many people reach out to me and like, Michelle, like you're like my age, but you have so much energy and you take care of yourself and you go out to eat all the time. Like, what is your secret? Like, I am literally thinking about in 2026 launching a community, sharing with you guys exactly how I do it. But also like the health, wealth, and like a 7-figure business, like a fun community like that. Wouldn't that be fun? Like, and if I can like, Celine's like, yes, because I could share some tips with you guys that you'd be like, oh my gosh, that's what I've been lacking. Yeah, yeah. And anyway, yes, that would rock. I know. See, like my mind is like, oh, that would be so fun. Not only, help women make money, but help them feel more alive and thriving than they ever have in their entire life. Because I think if you can get your body adjusted correctly, mostly women with hormones, man, you like the money comes quicker. I would be there. Yeah. So, but that's where my mind is like, again, who would my perfect customer be for that? Right. So that's what I want you to do, like long term, like what would be fun to do? Yes. Yeah. So then what problem are they stuck with? Think about that. What problem are they stuck with? What transformation do they want? Now, here's the part. This is where a lot of people, when you see like what transformation do they want, this is where a lot of people get like, I don't know. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do know. Why you're saying I don't know is because you think you got to provide the transformation and you don't. That's what your guest speakers can come in and provide. Like, that's it. Like, that's it. Right. And what would make them say, oh, I need this community in my life. Like every time I post something about my community, that's the thing that goes to my mind. Like, what can I say in this email, in this video, or in this outreach to make them want to click on my profile and be like, oh my gosh, I need this community in my life, right? Because it's all about that. So when you have these questions answered, you guys, it makes it so much easier. Everything just comes together so much easier. Do you guess guzzlers still work outside the home? A lot of people do, yeah. So anyway, that's what you have to do next, because then it all ties together. That's it. Because here's what's so crazy. When you can answer this. So like, for example, the community I'm really thinking about launching, right? Who would my perfect customer be? It would be women. And you know, I would probably say, oh man, if I would have known this information I know now when I was 40, it would have changed everything. So I'd say 40 to 60 age, right? What problem are they stuck with? They are literally stuck with looking at their life going, this is it? Like, I thought I would have more money, thought I had more time, I thought I would feel better. And you like feel like your life is collapsing, mostly if your kids are getting older and they're getting out of the home. I mean, I don't even think I ever heard my name for like 20 years. Because it was like Creighton's mom, Logan's mom, Landon's mom, Reese's mom. Like I was called, you know, the mom, right? And so they kind of like lose that identity, right? And you get kind of stuck and conformed in this way you thought life should be and the way it is, right? So what's that transformation? They are ready to feel amazing again. They are ready to love their bank account, and they are literally ready to live life at their fullest. Their kids are out of the home or almost out of the home, and they are ready to do the things that they couldn't achieve before. And they are willing to do what they can to achieve it. Okay. And what would make them say, I need this community? If I had a module to show them exactly how to feel better than they've ever felt their entire life without having to take crazy stuff, but just what they need and how they could balance their body without crazy exercise or things like that, please create that community right now. See what I'm saying? Because many of you are my perfect customers. And then they need this community in their life because I'm going to show them how to make not only reoccurring income, but how to stack multiple income streams that will turn into 40 to 100K a month and they can get it all done in 4 hours a day. Literally, they could be done by noon if they wanted to and have multiple income streams and build a thriving community, a thriving business, and be done working by noon or sooner if they want. But you guys see the difference? See how detailed I went? And look at you guys are like, yes, great that, right? Because many of you are like, that's me, that's me. So that's what you got to do when you think of your community. That's it. Like that's it. Like we just make it so hard. And then here's the thing, like everything I just shared with you, I love, I could talk about. And then I just get to do what I love. Like, and so then you're going to wake up one day and be like, please pinch me somebody. I mean, I'm doing what I love and I'm making money. Yeah, I'm doing what I love and I'm making money. Like, it's so awesome. So what I want to do is I would love Celine. I would love for you to share because you guys, Celine, she actually is following this process and she reached out to some guest speakers, and I just want her to share with you the feedback that she got from them.
I always get so embarrassed, but yes, I did do what you said, and I reached out to 3 different speakers, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. They were like, "What? Will you want us to speak in your community?" And I said, "Yes, I've been following you for a while. One gal is a live host, and she's going to teach my community everything on how to go live, all the do's and don'ts and the rules so that nobody has to worry about, getting banned or whatever." And she's like, she does it for beginners and advanced people. Then I have another gal that I just reached out to, and she just teaches, she teaches 50 plus how to use TikTok, the plus sign and the overlays and all the voiceovers and all that. And then she has an advanced one. She has a lot of younger people, believe it or not, that are going in there. But she was like, I talked to her last night and she was like, Celine, serious? I said, yes. I said, Michelle has been encouraging us to do this. I've been so embarrassed. I didn't know if I should reach. I don't know. I just felt weird about it at first, but I reached out and I got such a good reply. And we actually got on the phone and talked, and it was wonderful. And she was so excited. She's all nervous, but I'm so excited. I said, girl, you've been doing this for a while, and she's doing amazing on TikTok. And I was like, yes, I just want you to teach, some of the tips and tricks on how to use TikTok, because there was stuff she teaches that I didn't know about it either. Because I just do the basics, I'm not really into the fancy, but we have a couple girls in my community that are faceless. And so I asked her and she's like, oh yeah, I could show them how to do all these really cool things. So if they're faceless, so it was amazing. And I really got I got a great response, and they were like, yes, I could offer a freebie. And so they were just taken back. They were like, wow, I'm really shocked that you're even asking me. She says, nobody's ever asked them to do that. It's like, what? Nobody. She's like, nobody. She's all, I'm so excited. She's all, tell Michelle, thank you for encouraging you. Because she's like, what made you do it? I said, Michelle kept pushing. She was like, you have to do this. Come on, you guys, do it. So I told Michelle, you're gonna be so proud of me. I did it, girl. I did it. And so my community is gonna have I have already did one guest speaker. So she already came and did a little mini wealth boot camp. And then I've got my financial guy. He's gonna do one as well. I gotta get your guys. You gotta give me your guys.
Yes.
Because I want them to come in. So yes, it worked out so good, you guys. It was great. And I had a great welcoming about it. Nobody made me feel weird, and they were like they were like taken back. They were like, they felt honored. They said, I'm honored. I'm like, yes,
Awesome.
girl, you're doing it. So yeah.
Love it. Some people want to know what your community is. Can you paste that inside the chat?
Yeah, I'll put it in there in a second. Yeah, thank you
Awesome.
guys. But yeah, thank you, Michelle. Thank you for encouraging me. I love working with her. Oh my God. She encourages me on everything. Even starting this community, I never in a million years thought I would do it. And I'm loving it. I almost have 200 people in there. All her little outreach, everything she said, I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. And I'm not overthinking it. And it's
so
working.
good. Love it. Thank you, Celine, for sharing that. Wow, it's so good. And you guys, that's it. It's like everything these strategies I teach you is not to hurt you. It's not to waste your time. It's literally to help you. And that's something that a lot of people think. They think that, oh my goodness, if I try to get guest speakers, and I'm going to share with you tomorrow exactly how to do that, by the way. But if I try to get guest speakers, are they going to want me to pay them? No, they're honored. They are so honored when you ask them to become and be a guest speaker, right? And then it allows you to branch into their list as well of people. And if people that are on their list or they're following, if they like you and like the energy, they're going to start following you, right? And they might buy what you have as well. And so that's what's great. But here's the part I want to share with you. Because when you first launch your community, it's going to be a free community. Now, I will show you how you can add paid stuff in it immediately. So if you want some cash injections immediately to get some cash flow coming in immediately, I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to cover that on day 3, by the way. But here's the thing. Let's say you're doing a free community and then you have these guest speakers come on. So what you do is you start putting them in that module that will become the paid module. Because remember, your first 50 get access for free. Then what you do is once you make that a paid module, it's already ready to go. Like you already have all the stuff from your guest speakers. Now here's where it gets really, really good. Okay, and I want you guys to grab a hold of this vision because you're going to get so excited. Here's how it gets really good. So all of a sudden, you're going to make that module of the guest speakers and whatever extra you add to it, a paid module that nobody's going to get access to it until they purchase, which they will, because you're going to deliver so much value in the community. It's going to be a no-brainer. But here's another reason why they're going to want to purchase your reoccurring monthly. Because remember that resources, okay, the resources, they're going to have something. Most of your guest speakers have something that they can put in the free resources. But what you say when you add that area to that free resources, what you say is this is one of the speakers that's inside in whatever you call that, the paid part. So think about it. If somebody watches that free resource and they love it, and then they know that this speaker is inside the paid, they're in. They are in, no question asked. I want you to think about this. This is all happening when you're living your life. This is why this is a lifestyle framework, because you didn't have to make sure they went to that resource module. You didn't have to make sure they did this. It's all back there working for you 24/7. There's new people coming in 24/7, and they're able to go and navigate through that and the resources. Like, you can literally just have all these different resources on there that some things don't have a paid affiliate link to it, but they have so much value, and then people know that they're in the paid, they're going to upgrade and buy the paid. It's the best thing that I've ever done. That's why now I have multiple incomes with multiple communities, because I just love it so well, and I love helping people in many different categories. And so that's what I want you to just, I wanted to share that process with you, right? Because if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know, I'm not an expert, I don't even know what I would do in my community, you don't have to do any of it, because you're going to have guest speakers come on, and those guest speakers are going to literally, some of them are going to have an affiliate on whatever product they have. Boom, you had a guest speaker come on, help provide that transformation your community wants, and it gives you an additional income stream. And it gives you already preparing for your paid module. So here's what's great. When you go in 30 days or 2 weeks to launch your reoccurring income stream, you've already built it. You already have stuff in it for people. And that's what else I like. If you have a monthly speaker come on, or a guest speaker come on, like what if you just did one a month? That's only 12 a year you need. And I'm going to show you tomorrow how to find them, by the way. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, it's that easy. Because here's the thing. I want you to think about this. People will not leave a reoccurring income when they know there's something new coming every month, every week. And when they have an area to hang out and ask questions. And when they realize that if they refer a certain amount of people, they get it for free, right? Because I want you guys to think about that. What if you allowed, and let me just, I want to kind of be a little visionary with you again, real quick here. Okay, so let's say, okay, that you do, so September, October, November, December, 4 months. In 4 months, you have, let's say, you have 40 people in 4 months. Okay, you ready for this? Because you might be like, well, why would I give it free for somebody that recommended 10? Here's why. Okay. Oh my goodness. Here's exactly why. You might be sitting down for this number. So let's say you had 40 people recommend 10. Those 40 people now get lifetime access for free. But after the affiliate, the 40 times 67, you're making 26,800 a month, because you ran a promotion and helped people get 10 and say, you get your 10 members. I don't care how long it takes, you get your 10 and you get free access. Is that not insane? That is from you running a promotion to let them get it for free. You see what I'm saying? Like, sky's the limit, you guys, of what you can achieve. That's monthly, by the way. How many of you that fires you up hearing that? You don't have to keep track of it. School keeps track of it for you. Yeah, it's all done. It's all done. And then you know when they get their 10, right? Because it shows their name. So like, let's say Celine got Mary, it would say referred by Celine. So you know when they have their 10, and all you got to do is you just send them the link to give them free access. You shut that other one off, and that's it. It's a win-win, right? Like they get it for free, it gives them incentive. And I'm going to break this down in such an easy term with you on Thursday that you're gonna be like, oh my gosh. But that's what I'm talking about. The possibilities are limitless. What did I say? The more you help people, the more money you make. Now, most people will be like, I've had people say this to me. Well, why would I give it to anybody for free? How am I making money? Oh no. Because here's the thing. The 40 times 67, that's 2,000. 2,000. You're trading 2,680 for 26,000. What makes more sense to you? Make 2,600 or 26,000? Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Like that's what I'm sharing with you guys. The possibilities are limitless. That's why I love helping you have your own community and everything. I know it is so awesome. Yes. Yeah. 26,000. Kimberly's like, yeah. And that's the thing, but you help 40 people. Now think about it. Those 40 people are going to be like, oh my gosh, I got free access. Then the other members are going to be like, how did you get free access? I want to get free access. Oh, just refer 10 people and you got free access. Really? That's just going to keep on going and going. Yes. Right, Jerry. Yeah, that's it. And it's all based around helping people. Just helping people. You're just giving them what they want. And they're not going to refer 10 people if you hadn't provided what they needed. Because you provided what they needed. Of course, they want to help 10 people get what they need as well. Yeah. Can you do a community with a partner just with income? Yeah, sure you can. I have many people that have done that. Yeah. So what happens is, and again, this is why I love, and I'm going to break down the difference of communities and stuff with you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a really packful, fun day because here's why I love School for Community. It's a one-stop shop. Everything is right there. When you get affiliates, they are immediately paid through school. You don't got to worry about any of that. And it's paid directly into your bank account. Like every Tuesday, you get paid out your affiliate every Tuesday. Your school affiliate can be paid out, I think it's every day if you wanted to. And you can pick the bank account you wanted to go in. So like if you had a partner, then you guys could maybe get a bank account together, right? And it would go in there or, however you want to do it. But yeah, of course you can. There's so many different ways. So yeah, let me see. Here we go. Hey guys, don't be sharing links in the chat, okay? Yeah. Would that be better to refer people and you get free access for life or giving them a commission for members join? Oh, they still get the commission. That's why it's 67, right? So you think about it. They got free access for life, but they're making $270. Free access and they're making $270 because their commission for the 30% is $27. So that's why. That's it, because you want to charge 97 for your community. You're still making the 67. So you're pocketing that and they're making money too. Free access, refer people, help people, and put an extra $270, which could be weekly groceries for some people, right? Like that's what I love about it. Yeah. So they're getting both, the best of both worlds. Great question, by the way, though. I love it. Yes, it's a win-win, Susan said. Well, of course, they can introduce more than 10. It's just more money they're going to make, right? So if they introduce 20, then that would be what, $540 a month they're going to make. They can literally build an additional income stream off of just referring your community. How cool is that? But here's what you're going to love. Even these free members, remember the resources, you're stacking other things inside of it. So if they buy something from one of those other people in your free resources, that's just more commission you're going to make. It's going to come to a point when you have so many different incomes coming in because you're going to become an affiliate for all these guest speakers. And some pay you out weekly, some pay you out monthly. You just got to kind of keep track of that. Like I forgot about one. It was going into my personal PayPal. And I looked the other day, I'm like, holy crap, I had like $72,000 in my personal PayPal. Oh my God, I totally forgot about that one. Because I had thought I moved everything to my business PayPal. You feel like that? Oh, okay. what I'm saying. Like it was because I totally forgot about that affiliate. Yeah, that was a nice surprise. Yes, I'm saying it's like, so just you might want to get an Excel of when you're paid and how you're paid. Because if you start getting like in 2 years or 3 years, you've had 30 different guest speakers and each of them have an affiliate. So pretty awesome, right? It's pretty awesome. So, okay. Oh my gosh. So let me know in the chat, what was your biggest takeaway from today? I want to know in the chat what your biggest takeaway was from today. Let me know in the chat. I'm looking for something for you real quick. Okay. And then if you guys, because we've just begun, so if you want to jump on with me to the VIP, and if you haven't paid the $27 for the VIP yet, I just put the link in there because we are going to be jumping off here in 10 minutes and we are going to do the VIP where I go over this. I help them. I help them. I literally help you guys, and then you get access to the replays. I mean, who would love to listen to this again? Right? Like, yeah. So, and then you get access for only $27, right? Cheaper than when you go through the drive-through. So anyway, let me put it in the chat one more time. And then you'll be getting an email from me. Ooh, my biggest takeaway, the power of 10. Yes. Yes, Natasha. Yes. Yeah. Love it. Donald says, no ceiling on what's possible in the lives that can be changed. Ooh, Donald, you nailed it, my friend. That is so true and so perfect. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes, yes. So if you are in the VIP, yes. As soon as I get done with this session and get done with the VIP that we're doing next this evening, I mean, it'll probably be 3 hours, you'll get an email with the replays. And those of you that are here that didn't get the VIP, you'll still be getting an email from me with the worksheet from today, because there's worksheets with every day. You're going to get the worksheets from today, and you guys are going to get all of the worksheets and stuff I shared with you. So there's quite a few that you're going to get access to. Yeah. Everybody gets access to them. Yeah. Yes. Your own community can be profitable and ongoing. Yes. And it's evergreen, right? It can always be out there working for you. And here's what's really fun is you start learning what your community needs. Like when you create your community, right? When we go back to, let's go back here. Your ideal customer, right, is someone who feels stuck but deeply desires what your community will offer them, will provide for them. When you provide that, oh my goodness, they never leave. They'll never leave. They'll only refer your community. But here's the thing. When you launch your community, you think you know what they need, which you pretty much do. But after 30 days to, I don't know, 60 days, they tell you what you need. And here's what's really great. The guesswork is gone. Creating content is gone. Like you don't have to think about what type of content to create. You're like, oh my goodness, Sally Sue, what she put in the comments, I need to create a video over that, or I need to do an email over that, right? Or I need to find a guest speaker who's really good at that. So the longer you have a community, the easier it gets because they tell you that transformation that you need to provide for them. And then guess what? When you start giving them what they ask for, they feel seen, they feel heard, they feel validated, and they're not going anywhere. And it all bases around heart-centered. Just build a heart-centered community. It's not to be salesy, it's not to be pushy, it's to literally build from your heart and help a lot of people. Yeah, that's it. Like that is absolutely it. Like I have one gal inside my community that she promotes my community builders. I'm doing a training in her community next month about that, about how to build a community, right? And so, yeah, it's like we all just help each other. Absolutely. It's like a win-win. Yeah. Yay. You have the replays? Yes, James, absolutely. And that's what's really great about the Q&A, the Q&A and VIP I'm going to do here in about 7 minutes is because that's what we cover. Like I'm going to go take a deep dive with you guys and then cover anything that you need answered. That's the VIPs for. And then you guys get access to that replay. And then tomorrow when you come back, we can cover like if you had any more questions from day one and if you have questions from day two, like we're going to cover that. Here's something too that a lot of people can't stay on here the full time. That's why having the VIP is important. And if you miss a live, you have the ability to email me and I will cover that question during the VIP. So you can still get that type of engagement and stuff as well. Absolutely. You can purchase at any time because once you purchase the VIP, you get lifetime access to them. They never go away. Yeah, they never go away. Cool. Thanks. Yeah, thank you for asking. Lisa asked, is this training for people who just started? Yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Like if I wish that I would have created a community in school a lot quicker than I did. I mean, I launched into the digital space in September. I didn't launch my community till November. I can't even imagine how much quicker I would have grown, how much more comfortable I would have been, how much more confidence I would have had if I would have created my community immediately. Because when you create a community and you ask questions and you engage, they tell you what they need. And they tell me what kind of content I need to create. Still to this day. That's why creating content is easy for me. Creating emails is easy for me. Doing videos is easy. Like training is easy because I just give my communities what they tell me they need. Right? And I deliver it. I'll deliver it. Or if I'm not qualified to deliver that, I will find a guest speaker who is. And that's what's really fun. And that's what you guys are going to learn tomorrow. Yeah, that's what you guys are going to absolutely learn tomorrow. So Tara's like ideas for community when one is building faceless community. How to build a business faceless. That would be perfect. Yeah, absolutely perfect. Yeah, absolutely perfect. So yeah, awesome. I love it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off of here because I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and get a drink before I get on with the VIP. So if you guys want to hang out with me for another hour and a half, at least go there and check it out. So my face is only on my profile picture. Yeah, even if all right, Gary, I'll see you in a few minutes. Yeah, here's to get access to the VIP. I just put it in there. Yeah, I think that if I was going to create a community faceless, my picture would be my brand. Right? So when people clicked on it, they knew, like, it wouldn't be no AI thing that looks fake. It would literally be like my brand. Because you're building faceless, right? Yeah, and that's what I will help you dissect and understand. Woohoo! I had so much fun with you guys today. So give me on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your level of energy now than what it was when you first jumped on? I'm sorry, 1 to 10, 10 like, oh my gosh, 15. I love it. Yes, I love it. Awesome. Woohoo! You guys are so fun. Yes, love it, love it. Good. I want you to be scared. Like there's no growth being made if you're in your comfort zone, right? And we are just too old. We are way too old to just stick in this dang comfort zone. There's so much possibility in life and so many people that need us. We got to get scared and get out of our comfort zone because soon what you're scared about now is what is going to raise your standards and it's going to be the new norm. And then you'll find another scare. And then you just keep on growing. And the more growth you have, that means the more lives you've impacted. So awesome. Yeah, you guys should have, I did send the VIP link out already. So if you didn't get it, check your spam or promotions. I sent it out last night and I sent it out again this morning. So thanks everybody. VIP, I'll see you in 3 minutes. And the rest of you, I will see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Get with a notebook because we are literally, we'll do a recap again, and then we are literally covering exactly how to do each and every one of those. How to do the outreach, how to do the email, how to find the guest speakers. We're going to talk about the difference of the communities, why I love school, how I think you're going to love it because they do all the hard stuff for you of, the affiliates and the customer service and things like that. We're going to talk about that as well. And then talk about like how you create that paid portion. So tomorrow's going to be a phenomenal day. I can't